Okay. Let's have a look here. So the first one is a wheel rotates through 140 degrees in 0.25 seconds. It's 140 degrees. It just is, okay? Is that better?
Yeah.
So, how many of these are required for one revolution? Well, that would be 360 divided by 140. So there's about... Yeah, well, we'll get to that in a second. 2.57 140 degrees is in 360. There's 2.5 of these in this much. How many 90s in 360? 4. How many 180s? 2. How many 60s? And there's 2.5 140s. It's just basic division. So if it takes a quarter of a second to do one of them, then it will take that times a quarter of a second to do that many of them. So the time for one rotation is 0.6425 seconds. Now I know that's not finished. The T is 2 pi over omega, so the omega is 2 pi over T. So the answer I got is 9.8 radians per second.
But if we do this way, if you convert the angle into radians,
Is that the same answer?
yeah, and divide by time, 0.25.
So,
That's the same answer.
yeah, so what's your question? Is there a question?
But you know, like divide 140 into R, get
Are you happy?
yeah.
Fine. 9.77, I rounded off a bit too much. Oh, well, I don't know, 9.8 would have been more accurate, whatever. The next part. Why do we say object is accelerating if it's moving in a circle? Well, the reason is there is an inward force acting on the object.
By the weight?
Could be the weight, could be anything. There's an inward force acting on the object, causing it to move in a circle. And Newton's second law says that F equals ma, so therefore, if there is a force, there is an acceleration.
Unless it's accelerated by its weight.
No. Another thing you can say is, another explanation, which I prefer, is you could say that acceleration is the change in velocity per time. And what's velocity? What's velocity? Yeah, velocity is, well, it's a speed and a direction. So a change in velocity per time is the same as a change in speed and direction per time. And since the direction changes, that implies a change in the velocity, which implies a acceleration. His answer is, although the speed of an object is constant, the direction and hence the velocity is changing, etc., etc. What did you go for, KJ? Okay. Part 3. Never mind. Go back to sleep. Right. Part 3. An object is moving in a circular path of radius 0.65. It takes 2.5 seconds. Okay, what's it? V equals omega or. Omega is 2 pi over t or. And do we know the t? We do. Do we know the or? We do. Can we multiply? We can. So the answer is 1.63 meters per second, which is correct. Okay, I'm closing this.
Yeah.